Hi, my name's Annabelle Candy and I help small businesses win business online. I write a blog called Get in the Hotspot, which I created to help small businesses, and I write about internet marketing, blogging and empowerment. I also have my own web design business called Mucho, and I've been designing websites for over 15 years. I'll tell you the story about setting up my small business and internet marketing soon, and a few lessons that I learned from that, which I think you'll find useful too when you come to set up or carry on running your small business. But first, you might be wondering about my accent. Is it British? Is it Australian? Is it just strange? It's probably a little bit of all three of those. I was brought up in England, and I lived in New Zealand for about 10 years, and I'm now living in Australia, so I hope that explains my accent. I got into internet marketing in 1995. I did an MA in Design for Interactive Media at Middlesex University in London. I had a background in teaching and journalism, and the background in writing was really good foundation for a career in internet marketing. In 1998, my husband and I moved to Waiheke Island in New Zealand. It's a small island with about 8,000 people, and it's a short ferry ride from Auckland. Most of our clients were based in the city, and unfortunately Waiheke had a bit of a reputation for being a dropout refuge for hippies and weirdos, so we tried to not let people know that we were based on Waiheke. However, setting up our own business was something we'd always wanted to do. Like most people, we wanted to be our own bosses. We wanted to work flexible hours so we could look after our new baby, and we also wanted to shorten our commute to just down the corridor. Unfortunately, we didn't know anyone in the area, so with no clients and no contacts, we resorted to cold calling. I'd never done anything like that before. I hadn't done anything in sales before, so I wasn't very good at cold calling. There was a lot of stammering and stuttering going on down the phone, but basically I did it. I got the phone book, I picked up the yellow pages, I looked for businesses who would benefit from having a website, people like real estate agents or anyone in the tourist industry, and then I'd give them a call and ask them if they would be interested in getting a website. The most common response I had was, "What's a website?" It was very early to be doing a website design business. Most people didn't even know what a website was. The second most common response was, "Oh, no thanks, it's okay. My gardener's girlfriend's cousin's going to design a website for us." It was fairly depressing. And unfortunately, these were decent sized businesses too. This went on for months until finally someone took a leap of faith and hired us to design their website for us. It was really exciting because it was a big company, a global company called Glaxo Wellcome, which was really good news. It would look fabulous in our portfolio. The bad news was that they wanted us to design a website for their drug, their product Zavirax, which is a treatment for herpes. Anyway, despite that, once we'd completed their website, I picked up the phone again and I started cold calling with renewed vigor and confidence. And I found that the Zavirax website was a real help in differentiating me from other callers and winning business. For better or worse, some people started to call me the herpes woman. And that was one of the first lessons that I learned about running a small business, was that you need to have a unique selling point. If you don't have one, then your clients will choose one for you, and you might not necessarily like it. Anyway, business picked up steadily from then on, and after a year or so, I didn't need to make cold calls anymore because most of our business was coming from word of mouth. So that's the story about how we set up our first small business. It wasn't easy. There are always obstacles and things that make setting up a small business hard. But there are two lessons that I learned from that you can apply to your own business. First, be prepared to educate your clients on why they need to use your products or services. Today, most small businesses understand that they need a website, but many don't know what makes an effective website or how to design a website that will give them a good return on their investment. Secondly, as I mentioned before, Think about your unique selling point. What makes you stand out from your competitors? Don't let your clients decide what differentiates you, or you never know what they'll end up calling you. And you do need to have a unique selling point, so start thinking about that now. If you're like us and run a small business, then you're probably the sales and marketing manager for your business. Internet marketing is still the best way for small business owners to grow their business and win more business, and I'd love to help you win more business online. Don't forget to subscribe to my blog, Get in the Hotspot, for free email updates or updates to the RSS feed so you don't miss any tips. I'd love to help you. Thanks for watching the video. I look forward to seeing you again at Get in the Hotspot.